What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling! And here!
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's AEW Recap video. Appreciate everybody checking it out. This week's AEW Dynamite took place at the Boeing Center in San Antonio, Texas. It is the aftermath of Wrestle Dream that happened this past Saturday, and a little build up to Full Gear coming up. Before I get to everything, let's do the sales pitch here. If you dig this, click that like button. Leave a comment. What did you think about this week's Dynamite? Are you looking forward to Full Gear? And what did you think about Wrestle Dream if you watched it? Also, if you enjoy this, listen to a regular fan talk about the sport of professional wrestling. Hey, help your boy out. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That will all be appreciated. Now, with that out of the way, let's get rolling here. First match is the Ops taking on the Hurt Syndicate. This is a match for the World Trios Tag Team Championship. Great exchange in the beginning with Katsuri Shibata and Shelton Benjamin. Like I said in my Raw recap, I do like that that ground floating exchanging of holds and maneuvers, especially when this flows real good like they did. We got a little tease of a possible exchange between Hobbs and Lashley, but that would come later because Samoa Joe tagged himself in. He wanted part of a big or the almighty Bobby Lashley. The Ops would take over on Benjamin after Hobbs power slammed him. After that, hot tag to Bobby Lashley. He cleans house. All six men get involved. MVP got balling, literally hit his signature moves, but got distracted by Ricochet. Samoa Joe took full advantage of it, locked in the rear naked choke for the tap out win, but this didn't seem to phase the Hurt Syndicate. They went after the what they call themselves, the Man, the Gates of Agony, and Ricochet. After the match, Samoa Joe got on the mic and said, "Look, if you got a championship, I'm coming after you." And kind of mocked, cowboy shit. And, of course, mocked the world champion Adam Page. Next up, we had a little quick promo from Darby Allin. He said he would die for the company, and as long as the Death Riders are around, he won't be far behind. We will find that out later tonight. Next up is a four-way women's tag team match. The teams were Penelope Ford and Mega Bane versus Sky Blue, Julia Hart versus Holly Cameron and Willow Nightingale versus Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. Willow and Sky started things off. Harley and Willow did a sequence of moves on Sky for a 1 count. Bane gets tagged in, takes over a camera until Hayter comes in, and instead of Jamie Hayter going right after Mega Bane, she decides to march around and pose and knock out uh, Penelope Ford off the apron. The match ended when the Hater and Aminata hit the headbutt. Then a Hater raid on Ford for the win. Of course, this will determine who. One of the stipulations of this, the stipulation of this match is whoever won got to pick their first opponent, and the upcoming tournament for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. They picked Blue and Hart. They've been having some problems with that outfit, so they want them first. Looked like Ford might have got slightly injured during the dive they took. Her and Megan Bain took earlier in the match, but hats off to her. She continued the match. Other than that, I hate to tell you folks, they just don't flow as well. The women's division AEW does not flow as well as the women's division in AEW. But you got some potential stars there. Needing more repetition somehow. I don't know how you do it. House shows in even smaller places, maybe. Who knows? Or just say, throw some independent companies some money. Say, hey, you two or you four, whoever, work these shows or whatever, and tell the independent promoter to go, uh, hey, we'll pay them. You don't have to pay them. We just want them to get some repetition. And I mentioned last week on the spot show, they were talking about getting a developmental or a performance center like WWE has, but it cost too much money at the time. Yada yada. Go back to last week's spot show. In the meantime, check out this week's spot show. It starts at 8 o'clock this evening. It is 7 o'clock now, so I gotta hurry this up. All right, next up we have Mercedes Moné. She was going to come out and celebrate her music hits. But earlier that night, Chris Statler accepted Moné's challenge for the AEW Women's Championship at Full Gear. So yes, we already got a Full Gear match already in the books already. But like I said, Moné's music hits. Harley Cameron's and her puppet Meanie Moné came out. Very entertaining stuff. I thought it was entertaining. I chuckled. Anytime Harley Cameron's on, I feel I know I'm gonna get entertained at least. But she told everybody to do the Monet dance. Renee Paquette participated. John Moxley's my hero. Mercedes then came out with all 12 belts. She wasn't happy at all about this. She told the guys holding her championships to go to the back. Came back in. This told everybody she's don't like being mocked. After all, she's doing for women's wrestling and all that. Took the puppet, shoved it in the cake, pulled up Cameron, and somebody else popped up, and that was Chris Statlander. Electric chair drop on the table on the cake, then another slam on the cake going through the table. Was Monet, and like I said, Monet wasn't happy. Later on in the show, Amber Moon, or man, sorry, I got her name. I got her AEW name wrong, but anyway, she did come out, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and said, "Hey, let's go after the AEW Women's Tag Team titles together." And Monet accepted that one. Next match, it was Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley. Man, only thing I think about in this match is if Kyle didn't get hurt, he was still, performing 100%, without the neck injury. If they knew what they were doing, he could be one of their probably main event stars. Definitely in that hunt because he has showed in NXT. He had personality. People dug him. But unfortunately, he did get injured. Now he's kind of lower mid card talent now. But so sad there. I actually dug Cal O'Reilly. Was very high on him. Anyway, filling out process, fan chanting he's a quitter to John Moxley because he did quit to Darby Allin at Wrestle Dream. Mox got the picture advantage. Kyle came back. Again, another good transitions and the moves with Kyle O'Reilly finishing out on top of that. Kyle will lock in the ankle lock, and instead of tapping out or anything or trying to wrestle out of it, Moxley knocked out the referee. The rest of the Death Riders, refs, the conglomeration came out. Um, but in the end, it was Kyle O'Reilly winning by disqualification. Wow. They do disqualifications in AEW. I was shocked. Speaking of the Death Riders and the conglomeration, that was the next match, back and forth until Riders took over on Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, reluctantly, is not really, I guess, made official member of the conglomeration. I guess so. He's Kyle's friend. That's about it. Uh, hmm. Who had a very cringe storyline a couple of years ago? Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, hot tag to Cassidy, Briscoe and Yuta became the legal men. Mark hit the J Driller on Yuta for the win. Rest of the riders came out, attacked the collaboration until Darby Allin came out with a bat and made the save. So yes, Darby Allin not finished with the Death Riders. Anytime the Death Riders are involved, he will be not far behind, like you said. Next up, we had a little promo from Kyle Fletcher. Good delivery on his promo. Great delivery. I kind of like that soft-spoken, uh, braggadocious type personality. Dude can back it up. Basically gloating about his win at Wrestle Dream and said, "Look, I'm not wrestling Mark Briscoe again. I know the record books say 2-3, but I do got 3 wins, and if we wrestle a million times, I'll win most of them anyway. So no more Mark Briscoe for him. Mark Briscoe got wind of this, came down to the ring. I said, look, I'm not looking for a million chances. I'm just looking for one more chance. Don Callis got in his face and said, no, it ain't happening, brother. And that brings us to the main event of the night for the Unified Continental Championship. It is Bandito going against the champion, Kazuchika Okada. Bandito will get a little shine in the beginning, a little bit of back and forth too. Then Okada will work on Bandito's shoulder. Okada will win after he countered a replay and hit the Rainmaker for the win. Very good competitive match. I won't say this is overly competitive since a Bandito is one half of the tag team champions and the Ring of Honor World Champion. Again, do I got to express how I feel about that? It's like, okay, you're the Ring of Honor champion. Stay on Ring of Honor. But I digress about that. But Okada got the win. The family came out to celebrate, but Takeshita came out and didn't look like he was happy about it. Didn't feel like he was celebrating. So more of that story probably in the coming weeks. But yeah, that was your AEW Dynamite for the week. And I'm done for. Like I said, got a live stream I got to quickly prepare for. So hopefully y'all check. Hopefully this is up. You do watch this and you hear, hey, let me watch this live stream. So you're all invited to that. Other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you will be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.